Hey, how's it going, guys? I am Josh, the Director of Coaching at P4S Golf, where we drive golf performance. Now, you may be wondering why I started this video with the vertical jump and why I'm standing on a piece of cardboard. I'll get to the cardboard in a second, but vertical jump is, it measures essentially the amount of force we're able to put down through the ground. So the more force I can put down into the ground, the higher I can jump, the faster you will be able to swing the golf club. So based on our thousands and thousands of data points from doing assessments and testing on golfers, vertical jump, we've found out that vertical jump and seated chest pass are the two biggest predictors of your club head speed. That's right, the two biggest predictors of your club head speed are rotary ability. They are vertical jump and vertical push, okay? So the higher you can jump, the further you should be able to swing the club. If you think about it, your only connection, okay, the only way I can swing this club faster, I'm connected to the ground. If I can put vertical force down into the ground and push into the ground, I'm gonna be able to swing that club a lot faster. So you can see a lot of the vertical down force I'm putting into the ground with that lead leg, that is going to really help the club head speed. So if you have never measured your vertical jump, you can check out our free home assessment, okay? Click on the link in the description and you'll find a full assessment there. You can check out your mobility and your power, okay? But I can tell you, if your vertical jump, it's been a while since you jumped, or if your vertical jump is single digits in terms of inches, you definitely need more power in your lower body if you want to gain more club head speed and if you want to be able to swing faster without the risk of injury. The stronger you are, the more horsepower you have in terms of your jumping ability, the less risk you have for injury, all right? So what's one of our best ways to increase your vertical jump? It's squatting. So learning to squat, okay? That's going from a standing position basically to a seated position here, okay? One of the first movement patterns we learn after crawling, okay, as infants, and crawling is basically once you get up from crawling, we find an object to hang on to, and then you're gonna get another leg up and you end up in a deep squat. So this is one of the first real patterns we learn, is to be in a deep squat, balance, stabilize ourselves, and start to eventually pull ourselves up to a standing position, and then we learn to walk from there. But this deep squat position, because of a lack of hip mobility often, okay, people lose the ability to get from vertical down to here, okay? And this is what we're looking for when we're squatting, depth-wise, is getting that hip crease as close to even with the kneecap as possible. That's about the depth that we at least want to get to and have control here and have strength through this range of motion. So if you find that you're getting to here, okay, or just if you find that you're trying to sit down into a chair and you end up falling into it and you don't have control there, and you're getting to here and you'll feel like you're almost losing balance, that's a sure sign you need to work on practicing your squats. Now let's get to the cardboard. You will see. I want you to imagine you're standing on a sheet of cardboard like this. Your toes can turn out a little bit. Imagine there's a little perforated line right in the middle of this cardboard. I want you to feel you're trying to tear this sheet of cardboard in half by taking your right foot and screwing it into the cardboard clockwise, and taking your left foot and screwing it into the cardboard counterclockwise to tear this sheet of cardboard in half. You can see when I screw my feet into the cardboard, my knees and thighs turn outwards. That engages your hip muscles. It's gonna allow you to be a lot more effective in getting a deep squat. So I'm gonna screw my feet into the cardboard, sit back, I'm trying to tear that cardboard and sit back, back, back. You can see my knees driving out over the middle toes. I'm not in here. So activate the hips, sit as deep as you can. All right, so that is what I want you to think of when you are trying to do your squats. So you can start with a chair, okay? This would be level 1, sitting back to the chair. Try not to fall into the chair, drive the knees out, imagine the cardboard under your feet, you touch, drive back up to a full standing position and repeat. Just with body weight. Notice my spine is still tall here. I'm not slouching into this. We're keeping that chest up. If you want to bring your arms out to counterbalance, that's fine. Level 2 would be working down lower and lower until we get to that spot where your hip crease is about even with the kneecap and we're not rounding at the lower back. We're still nice and tall. I'm just touching there, driving up, okay? Once you can do that, again, maybe 3 sets of 10 on improving the full range of motion. Then we work at loading the squat, okay? You can start with a goblet squat here. I've got a dumbbell right in front of my chest. I'm holding it close to me, set up in front of the chair so I know it's there to make sure I get the same depth of squat every time I touch and I drive up, touch, and drive up, okay? Again, when you're loading the squat, obviously the heavier weight, the more challenging it is, the more it's gonna increase your strength. I would say 3 sets of 6, maybe 5 to 8 reps with the front squat, a goblet squat. You can also couple that with just doing a normal vertical jump, catching yourself. Load and explode through the ground, maybe for, again, do the squat, couple it with the vertical jump for 3 sets of 5. That is gonna be a fantastic and easy way to increase your lower body strength. Vertical force down into the ground will give you the ability to swing the club faster. I hope you found that video helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next video.